Look at this find. 10 DVDs. Rare, hard to find. Some are foreign. Let's take a quick look through them. A quick pass. There's Creepazoid. This is just going to be the real fast pass. The Fearless Vampire Killers. Or, pardon me, but are your teeth in my neck? Hello. Monsters from Bikini Beach. Criterion. Straw Dog. The Human Experiments. No Blade of Grass. The Driving Collection. Presented in blazing color. Cog. Catnado. Yeah, there we go. That's all the NATO's going on. And the only one with the slipcover is the classic film series, The Quiet Earth. Okay, now let's slow down a little bit. This is a road trip find. I told the guy, hey, I keep missing your sales. He goes, hey, get 10 for $3 each. So that's what I paid, no tax, 10 for $3 each. So even the Criterion alone, when you buy them online, they're between 10 and $50, depending on what it is, added with shipping. So I paid 3. Let's just start there. This is another one to Criterion that I'm going to add. I have a few hundred, give or take. So let's add this one to it. And then let's see. Let's look at the ones that I haven't watched yet. I watched this, started this. Okay. Now, this one's just weird. I get everything I can, whether it's happy-go-lucky, not so happy-go-lucky. And this one, he's in a lot of movies with Clint Eastwood. I'm not going to get in this too much. I want to save your time and just pass through these. But I did find something very interesting. This has Travolta in it. Not John Travolta. Ellen, his older sister. And it's hard to tell, but I think that's her right there. Now, I haven't watched this one yet. I'm going to watch it soon. Now, of course, I got the marital look. Like, yeah, I know why you're getting this one. Yeah, sure, you think you know why, but look at that. That's why I'm getting it, not that. Well, the title's cool and all that, but like, all right, this is good. This is good. Older, not the highest production values. That's what makes it good. But that graphic right there, that's better than Godzilla. Look at that. So big and clean. Oops. So anyway, enough of that. If I show you the back, I will be showing you the rear. So, like I said, with this one, now this one's Roman Polanski, and Sharon Tate is in this one. So $3. Yeah, and I love the premise where they're talking about, but partygoers notice something in the ball mirrors, the reflections of humans, vampire killers, dancing among the vampires. So the mirror gave them away. They usually don't get too much plot twist or in the synopsis, but they did there. So Creepazoid, look at this thing. This is one of the first movies I ever got. I felt like in my collection was worth something, and I don't mean this one. I mean the VHS copy that I got of Creepazoids. I got this in like 2010 or so. Look at this. VHS. I'm just going to tell you, condition is everything. And look at this thing. This is beautiful. Beautiful. So there's Creepazoids, the DVD, and now I have the VHS I already had. And it's the same pretty much. The thumbnails are the same. Now, of course, this is staying shrink wrapped forever. And if I never got to watch this, now I can watch it. Creepazoids. So the guy who owns the store, when I walk in, he always asks me a question because he's smart. He knows I know what I'm talking about. I've been around the block. So the first thing he asked me last time was, what do you think of Beta? Of course, I gave him the 3-minute answer. And the short version is condition, the certain titles. Anyway, back to this. Quite simply, the best science fiction film of the 80s. Look at this thing. So now these are the ones I watched. Now I sat and watched this one. Now this cover's kind of false advertising. It has nothing to do with Jupiter, but it's really heavy on. Basically, you could see. I'm not giving anything away on the thumbnails. There's really 3 people. So first it's him, he's figuring it out, and this is as a New Zealand film. So he's figuring out why he's alone, trying to figure it out, going through stuff. And then he finds her, and they weren't sure of each other first, but then they realize they're both there to try and keep living. And then, just when it's about to get romantic, the love triangle starts. So it's pretty deep at the end. I'm not going to give away more than that. So this is it. This is what I do. Like, oh yeah, everything's on streaming. Okay, you find that, and then watch Creepazoids after that, and then watch Catnado after that. I doubt it. I really doubt it. So anyway, the forecast is clawful. I can't make this up. Look. But anyway, I just want to say, it's a double-sided label. It is so bad and cheesy. That's pretty graphic, but it's cheesy graphic. It's fake. It's almost like student filmish, but I think almost at certain parts, they make it bad on purpose. It's like it can't be that bad. And I think it's almost like it's clearly not too serious, but yet it is at times, but then it's not, then it's a spoof. So that's what makes it great. It's just so bad that it's good. Catnado. These furious felines are not kicking around. Okay, now the cog. Now this one I wasn't too sure about because it's a cheap label. All these other ones, everything here looks like it's from a studio or a production company. This looks like it could have been just copied. Now, it's just like photocopy. It's not very good. Or they just took it from when they got permission for distribution, that they just were cheap. It's just cheap. Even it's a little out of focus. And this is thin paper. This is like print, your home printer stuff. So I wasn't too sure about it. I was like, all right. So I have to choose only 10. I said, oh, so if I get 20, it'll be 60 bucks? No, you're getting just 10 at that price. He said, Tony, I appreciate all your input, but you're only getting 10 at $3 each. And so what got me on this one, even though it was cheap and I was still undecided, was, and this is heavy, this is our future. And then, without warning, the machines became the Frankenstein of steel. So it's AI. Look, it's so old, in Eastman color. Now this one was a bad movie. It was not only bad graphics and poor label. The video was bad. The acting was bad. It's just got this grainy look. It's not clear. It's almost like they filmed a stage play. There's no fourth wall. It's just like they're on a set and just doing one take, maybe multiple cameras. But I didn't even finish this one. But of course, COG. I'm never getting rid of this one. I'm keeping this one for a while. And if I ever come up with another copy, I can compare it. But this is a 1954. Now this one, Driving Collection. I like the design and the suckers and the Love Garden. I'm like, okay, it's probably a little more risque. And I was right. Now there's, the girls kissing. But it looks like there's some plot. There's some storyline that I was hoping for. I didn't get very far. This is pretty much kissy kind of movie. I won't go too far there. And then this is the one that got me right here. No Blade of Grass. Now, the Warner Brother Archive Collection is one of the best that you can get. Now, this was also recorded after the fact. And I've shown this before. See, there's the blue. Just like the COG. So, but it's studio grade, burn. When you order it, they burn a copy for you from the Archive Collection. Warner Brothers. So, most of them are blue. I have about 400 of these. And about 30 shrink wrapped. Now, most of them are blue, some are black. So they really look good on the shelves. And half have the Warner Brothers above this. The other 150 have the Warner Brothers being like this. Below it, there's a few variances, but pretty much it's all the same. That line and design to go to WarnerArchive.com. That's all the same on all of them. I love uniformity. So that on the shelf, it's just the whole blue shelf. So I watched this one. This one's from England, and it's no blade of grass, meaning that all the wheat and grain die. a disease killed them off. So there's no more food. So they have to get to a safe place. One of the main guys, his brother's potato farm, but on the way they have all the adversity of other groups, including the motorcycle gang. That's what the last group they have to. And there was the military even that went AWOL on themselves, and it was just So one of the movies that changed my life in 1978 was Dawn of the Dead, and it was the same structure where after it goes bad, you have to get to the safe haven, which theirs was a mall. And this one was a big ranch, potato farm. So it has some twists at the end. It was well worth it. Of course, it's a little dated but there's a lot of exterior shots, and it just kept the march, the walking, and how it started. They started their day. It shows everyone's day just start normal, taking the kids to school. And then, of course, once in a while, I find the previous owner always adds stuff to this. No Better Grass. It goes on the synopsis and different things because of the critical cutout. So there it is right there. So there's my 10. This place is about a 9-hour drive from there, and I kept telling him I only make it here like 4 times a year. So I keep missing your sales. He goes, Tony, and when I brought these, some of these were between $9 and like $22. So I'm getting them for $3 each. And he was surprised. He goes, I got some that are 30 and 50. Why don't you get those? It's like, I'm not getting what you think is valuable. I'm getting what I think is valuable. And then he goes like this, and he kind of goes, this is valuable. I go, yeah, are you kidding? Sharknado was all the rage. They make 6 of those. I got Catnado. And a week before I went on the trip, I got Stonenado. A stone's throw to disaster. Of course, I got this at Book Off for $1. And this one I'm opening. That's part of the deal. It's already halfway open. I have to watch it. It's not like you have a new copy of Stonenado. Once it gets this, I'm going to open it. So anyway, these are the 10 I got from my buddy up there. And I can't wait to see you. It won't be long before I go up and visit you again. I'm going to just walk up straight in and say, what questions you have about physical media? I'll answer them. And my next thing I'm going to say is, hey, will you give me 10 single DVDs for $30? Hopefully he says yes. Sagala out. Have a wonderful day.